I discovered my roommate was secretly filming our apartment for her Dream Life social media account. Last night, I decided to show her followers what her real life looks like. I discovered my roommate was secretly filming our apartment for her Dream Life social media account where she pretended to live alone in her luxury apartment. Last night, I decided to show her followers what her real life looks like, including the $3,000 she owes me in rent. When Zoe moved in 6 months ago, she seemed perfect. A marketing professional with a steady income who loved my apartment's exposed brick walls and huge windows. What she didn't mention was her obsession with becoming an Andretti. 3 weeks ago, I came home early from a work trip and heard her voice through the door. Welcome to another day in my dream apartment. So many of you asked for a morning routine tour. I opened the door to find her filming a perfectly staged living room with all my furniture, art, and even family photos carefully arranged in the background. She froze mid-sentence, phone still recording. "Hey, you are back early," she stammered, quickly ending the video. "Just making something for my friends." That night, I found her social media accounts, all 5 of them under the handle It's Zoe Lux Life. She had over 200,000 followers across platforms. Her bio read, 29, living my dream life in my downtown dream apartment. Every single post featured my apartment. My vintage record player became a weekend splurge. The artwork my grandmother painted was commissioned from an up-and-coming artist. Even my coffee maker had its own dedicated post about investing in quality. Not once did she mention a roommate. In fact, she explicitly stated in comments that she lived alone and designed every inch herself. What hurt most was discovering she'd been filming while I was at work, moving my personal items in and out of shots, using my bedroom for her office tour videos, and even wearing some of my clothes as recent purchases. Meanwhile, she was 3 months behind on rent, always with elaborate excuses about payment transfers and bank errors. Yesterday, she hosted a Reavers apartment tour while thinking I was at a conference. I was actually in my bedroom listening to her tell 3,000 live viewers about how creating this space has been my greatest expression of personal achievement. I walked out just as she was showing her kitchen. "Hey everyone." I smiled directly into her phone camera. "I am the actual leaseholder and owner of everything you are seeing. Zoe owes me $3,000 in back rent and has been filming in my home without permission for months." Her face went white as I continued pulling out receipts for the furniture she claimed to have splurged on and showing the payment request app on my phone with all her ignored rent notifications. "Oh, and this guest room she's about to show you, that's my bedroom, which she's never had permission to enter, much less film." She ended the reams, but not before viewers flooded the comments. When hours compilation videos of the awkward confrontation were spreading across platforms. This morning, her followers had dropped by thousands. She moved out today, leaving behind an envelope with $1,200 and a note saying she'd pay the rest when she could. She forgot the spare key, so I changed the locks anyway. I am keeping the security deposit and watching her new content. Apparently, she's moved back to her parents' basement, but is calling it her cozy Pendle studio while building her next chapter. Sometimes the most perfectly curting lives are just carefully cropped versions of someone else's reality.